I want to share with you my vanishing truck mystery. What I think happened, and how what I'm going to show you has helped a lot of people. Unfortunately, that did not include myself. So when I logged into the game on my PS4, not that it matters because it's happening across all platforms, I was overlooking a scenery, overlooking the lake. And basically, all I could see was the bottom left UI and the bottom right UI. There was nothing at the top left showing you what vehicle you're in. Okay? I could see my mission at the top right. The engine was damaged in the gearbox. Well, that's funny, because where I parked the truck was actually right here. The truck in question, I parked right here. That's where I parked it. So basically what you can do, because this has helped a lot of people, is you can recover yourself to the garage and you can retain your truck. Go to another location, like I did here, for example. Doesn't matter where you go, just as long as it's not the first spot. Go to trucks, bring it down. And the moment you do that, for a lot of people, their truck that was missing is now in slot 1. You'll want to do that on the map where you lost your truck. If that doesn't work, some people are saying, you know, if you do this a couple of times, or if you, I don't know, if you leave the garage. Excuse me. If you leave the garage, you do it a couple of times, you know, where you recover again, you go back in. That's one method that's been helping out a lot of people. Now, if this doesn't work for you, I think what may be the problem is that somehow your vehicle fell through the ground and it landed somewhere else in the map, and that's why it's damaged. So what you can do is go to your global map. Again, this has happened and has worked for some people. Just not me, maybe not you. Click on X. You don't need to move to the garage. Just look around. Notice, is your vehicle in question there? Take a peek around. I look. Nope, those aren't the ones. Okay, great. If that doesn't work, your only solution left then is to essentially, on the map where you lost it, I believe, where you lost it. So in my case, it's Alaska. I'm still missing one watchtower to unlock. So what you'll want to do is go to that watchtower. If that doesn't work and it doesn't magically uncover your vehicle, well then it's in another map within that region. So what I mean by that is, I lost mine in Alaska. Fine, it may not be in North Port, but it might be in Mountain River, Pedro Bay, or White Valley. But again, yours could still end up in Tamir. But when I see that vision, when I first log into my game, it's showing me Alaska, which is why I believe that mine is still here. And if yours is damaged and it's in a black part of the map, in the fog of war, it's not going to show up, right? So let me show you another example. I know this is really boring. Like, let's say we go to Michigan. Why do I see this grayed out Chevy Kodiak? I haven't, you know, achieved getting the vehicle, but I've unlocked it, right? It's not in the fog of war. Had that truck been over here in the black somewhere, we wouldn't know that that truck even exists. So just keep that in mind. So I'm convinced, ultimately in the end, that my vehicle is still in the game. The other proof I have of that, I know I keep going back here. That's because I forgot to show you. When we go here and I go to truck store, I'll show you the truck that I'm missing. That's the one right there, the Royal BM17. Notice how it's got a check mark and a 1. It knows that I have that vehicle. What's unfortunate is that you can't just go to a list of all your vehicles and no matter where they are without physically being there. It's too bad that you can't just recall the vehicle. Right? So here you can purchase it, recall currently owned vehicle, and then you could select whatever garage you want. It's too bad that you can't do that. Because now, like I said, I have to go and find it again, which is an absolute ridiculous pain in the ass. Like I can't even tell you. So now all I'm doing is complaining, moaning, and I'm gonna go and uncover the final watchtower. That's it. There's not much else that I can say other than I feel very confident making this video because I've been to Reddit, I've been on YouTube, I've seen the stories, countless amounts of people saying, hey, wow, thank you so much, oh my god, this totally worked for me. So I know that it works. But those people, as far as I know, and I'm going to repeat myself once again, they were also people that had lost their vehicles while they closed the game, and their vehicle in question was inside the garage, which is why it makes sense that the garage thing works for them. If yours fell through the map or it flew up in the sky and dropped somewhere, well then no, it's not going to magically appear in a garage. That I know of. I mean, it could for you, and if it does, again, good for you. You see, it's a good thing I keep looking at the map, because I am going to want to go left immediately and snake my way all the way through again. Gotcha. I think that's over here. Yeah, because right now what I'm trying to do, if you want to hang out and just listen to me ramble on about absolutely nothing, I'm trying to find the tunnel to the next map. Right, so if I go to global map and I go to Michigan, for example, like this thing right here, right? That gateway, if you will, to hell, to the next area, that's basically what I'm looking for. And then, you know, it allowed me to go to Smithville, and from there you gotta find a new one to the next one. I still haven't found that on this map. So I'm hoping two things. Either I find my truck on this actual map, obviously, because that would be the easiest solution. And if not, well, I'll proceed to the next map and I'll do the daunting task of just driving around in my little Jeep looking thing, uncover all the watchtowers until I find my vehicle. I think that's really just the best thing to do. It's obviously the slowest thing to do. I could probably just play the game normally and buy another one, but my truck is valued at an estimated 122,000. I don't know about you, but even though I've been playing for quite a few hours, I've got barely 10,000. So now you want me to save up 10 times the amount of money just to buy back what I already had given to me to begin with? Seriously? I don't think so. Yeah, okay, we're gonna keep following this road. This is also near where there was a lift kit for one of my trucks, but I already made a video on that. So I'm just taking my time. I'm really liking this truck because it came with the season pass, and essentially, like, it's just ready to go. There's just not much to upgrade in it. You don't need to raise the suspension. There is no raised or lowered suspension with it. What am I doing here? Sorry, I'm trying to figure out, like, am I going... Okay, I am. Sometimes the path isn't obvious. So I kind of have to... Like, this doesn't really look like a path. It looks like I've... Okay, well, maybe it does when you look at the map, but right here it doesn't really look like one. This doesn't look like a path at all. But look at that, I never get stuck in this thing. The scout vehicles are really amazing. I just wish my big trucks were like that, but I have to rank up, have the right, the permission to buy those mud tires, those off-road tires for the big trucks, and it would make the game a lot easier, a lot more manageable, less tedious, to be honest with you. I get that the game is supposed to be like the Dark Souls of driving games, but I do find it's a little bit too punishing. I find it's a little bit imbalanced, because I've seen people play that are further in the game that have unlocked the better tires. Tires. And they're just plowing through like I am in this truck, but in their big truck, and I'm like, yeah, I can't do that. And then naturally what ends up happening is you're progressing through the game a lot quicker. You're able to showcase a lot more footage for people. And that's kind of what I wish I would have been able to do. See, we've discovered an abandoned supplies, a lost tube. Upgrade location discovered. And that is... See? Like, I'm just saying, like, it just unlocks everything. So that's kind of nice. There's a couple of upgrade things. Wow, there's a lot of stuff there. Buildings. Port. That's funny. Yeah, see, we've got 3 more upgrades. Port. I'm going, port. Because think about it. How do you get to the other map? Right? How do you get to the other areas? Because I've been to the port. I don't recall there being a way for me to travel to the other map, though. Now, there's still some dark sections, kinda. Anyways, I'm gonna have to figure that out on my own. But as you can see... Yeah, see it. Yeah, it's not on this map. I have to figure out how to get to the other maps. So I think I'm going to end it here. It was a 12-minute video. Could have probably been done in just a few minutes, but I wanted to add in a little bit of extra stuff while I was at it. And I think I'm going to grab these upgrades on my own. And then after that, I'm going to figure out how I can progress to the next map. I think I have to... I have no idea. I have no idea how that's going to happen. Like, I'm completely lost. This area seems to still be, like, darkened. So it could be that I just need to find a spot on the map. See how it, like, got cut off here? I'll have to find the location. I don't think it's the port, because that would have shown me, you know, whatever. See this section? It's still locked up as well. Anyways, I'll do that on my own. Hopefully this helps a couple of people. I mean, as soon as it helps out one person, really, that's all that matters, even if it doesn't help yourself in the process, right? So anyhow, that's it for me. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up. If you don't like the video, give it a thumbs down. And I'll tie you to that post, and I'll slap maple syrup on you, and all the polar bears are going to come after you. And then you'll disappear. Never mind your vehicles, you'll be gone. And, yeah, and if you want to subscribe to the channel, that would be great. And if not, thanks for stopping by anyways. Take care, boys and girls, or whatever it is you identify as. And as always, I shall see maybe all of you, some of you, or none of you in the next video. Bye for now. Don't forget to let me know what your situation is and how you got into it. Were you in the garage, out of the garage? Did you find your vehicle? What do you speculate happened? Alright, bye for now.